I love your name, Christiani. Did I say
Thank
it
you.
right?
Yes, you
Christiani?
did.
Do people call you Chris all the time?
Yes, all the time. All the time. Chris or Christy. Yeah, it's my mom wanted a boy, my dad wanted a boy, so they named me Christian. And then when I was a girl, they were like, well, let's just add an I. So they weren't very creative, but like it turned out.
It was convenient.
Yeah, exactly.
It worked out perfectly.
Exactly.
I heard you're from Jersey. Is that home to you?
Yeah, well, it's Jersey by way of Georgia.
Okay.
So I grew up in Atlanta.
Okay.
And then when I was 10 years old, I moved to Montclair, New Jersey.
Okay, and this is to do stage work, right?
Yeah.
So this is what you've always wanted to do.
Yeah, it really is. It's kind of surreal that I'm actually living my dreams because since I was a little girl, I remember like watching Lion King or watching movies and just knowing that like that's what I really, really wanted to do.
But I can only imagine now when you see yourself starring in King Kong on Broadway.
Yeah, it's crazy.
How does this feel? And congratulations.
Thank you so much. It feels like one of the best things that I've ever been a part of. I'm doing something that's physically bigger than me. I mean, my co-star is 20 feet tall. And he is a puppet. So there are about 4 or 5 actors who are in a booth with joysticks and they are moving his face and his shoulders and his hands. And then there are 12 to 16 actors who are on stage with me who are moving his chest and his legs and his arms. He's huge.
Right. Where were you when you got the call that you're going to be playing Ann Darrow?
I was on the subway, the 1 train, and I was headed to work. I was doing a Bronx Tale, the musical at the time. And my agent called me, and my agent and my manager were on the phone. And they asked me if I was sitting down. And I was like, no, y'all, I'm on the train. Like, what, you know, just. And they said, you know, that you got the part. You got King Kong. And I asked them, like, who? Who do I get to be? Because I couldn't believe that it was happening. Right. So I said, am I playing Kong? Like I was so confused. Right. And my manager's like, what do you mean? You got the part. Yeah. And I just started weeping and the train came, so I had to call them back. And I just silently sobbed all the way to the theater. And it's just now starting to feel real. And I was so happy for you because this is the first time I want to say that an actor of color is playing Anne. I was really excited because I knew that the piece that came out in the 30s, there were some parts of it that I know for me as an African-American actor were really troubling and made me feel really uncomfortable. So I was really excited to do this, but then I was nervous that they were going to ask me to fall into some of the same things that made me feel uncomfortable. And I was overjoyed to find out that actually they wanted me to live my truth. And they wanted me to tell the story through the eyes of a really hungry black actor in 1930. And that's vastly different than anything else that's been done. And so you had the same script, but you just changed the circumstances. And if my grandma or my great-grandma could see me on an adventure to an island overseas, they would sob and they would really just thank God. And so I do not take it lightly that I actually get to do it. I cry every day. I cry every day. You're about to make me cry right now. I'm like, tell me more. I cry every day, and I have all these photos in my dressing room just to remind me that this is bigger than me and that this is not just for me to feel good, but hopefully a bunch of young women of color and women all over can come see the show and see this woman running around barefoot with action and adventure and know that like, oh, I can do that too. There's no reason why I have to sell myself short. I was watching Queen of New York. I loved the video. You owned it.
I fight like hell, so ring that bell. Look who's coming out swinging in the open rounds.
You channeled Beyonce, everything inside.
Yes, thank you. I was honored that they let me do that. And the music, you know, people think of King Kong, so they think of the 30s, and they think of a classic jazz sound. Right. But our show has a modern twist on it. Right. So the songs have like 808s. Yeah, I know. So and like bass guitar. So we got to like really just, you know, live and dance and not worry about any sort of like period constraints in that video. So I did get to channel Beyonce. Yeah, you did. You know, and like J-Lo. Yes. I was like, I will do this every day. Every day, if y'all want me to. I love this. I'm so happy for you. Thank you so much. Now, I'm overjoyed. What's next then? Where do we go from here? I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited to see what happens next. I mean, I truly feel like after you climb and fly with a 20-foot gorilla, who knows what's next? Yes. Something great. Something great. So good to meet you. Oh my God, I had such a ball with you. This is like
Yes.
This was not even an interview.
Catching up with my homegirl. Yes,
this was
absolutely.
girl talk.
Yes, absolutely.